Hey guys, that monkey back here for the video, guys. Welcome back to the episode of my no-clip series, where we go ahead and no-clip in and out of different stadiums in the NFL. So starting off right away, we have the New England Patriots Stadium. It's actually our 25th stadium so far in this series. So if you've not checked out the series, make sure you check it out, because we have 24 other awesome stadiums we have already taken a look at. So again, this is the number 25. So yeah, we're kind of cruising through the series, guys. We have around, 7 teams left after this. So going to be a little bit interesting to see how much more details in some of these stadiums. But today we have Gillette Stadium, home of your New England Patriots. Which, to be honest, in 2023 now, more of a laughingstock than they once were a fantastic franchise. No offense, Patriots fans, but, listen, you guys were dominant for so freaking long, So, it is what it is. Alright, so the tunnel right there wasn't really much of anything. The little sweet box right here, again, just some tables in there and some TVs, kind of what we expect when it comes to most of the time looking at these stadiums. Is a lot of it is just like, kind of like a 2D texture or something, and then it's a TV or like some kind of table. Alright, so here's what's really cool about Gillette Stadium, is they have this bad boy right here, which actually has the scoreboard / score post right here. Now, this is actually blocked off by a gate, so you cannot actually get in this, so you can't go from outside to inside the stadium without any problem at all. You might say, well, yeah, that's obvious. Well, go back to my Commanders video, and you'll see a different story, okay? You can walk right onto the field, apparently, in Commander Stadium. Right here, we have the Hall, which obviously is the Patriot Hall of Fame. They don't actually have this detailed or structured or textured inside, but I have actually been there before, and it is truly amazing. I'm not a Patriots fan. I don't like the Patriots, but I'm going to tell you right now, it is truly amazing. There's a couple different places I love. Canton, Ohio. That was amazing when I went to the Hall of Fame. And then obviously the Patriots Hall of Fame is also really cool. I went there before for a Ravens versus Patriots game. I think it was the playoff game where the Ravens beat them like 32-10 or something. Yeah, it was that game. Shout out to you, New England. You made my day very well that day. Alright, lounge. We have the lounge right here. If you don't know, guys, my dad is a Ravens fan. I'm a Bengals fan, but my dad's a Ravens fan. So, he was pretty happy. He was pretty happy. We have some vendors right here, but this actually looks like a team store. This is not a team store. This is a suite. Yeah, I guess it's just a typical suite, maybe? I feel like this is a store. This is definitely a team store of some kind, or a vendor, because there's no way. I mean, I would hate to be literally sitting here, right, and watching the game like this. I mean, you can't see anything. There's everybody in your way. So, I'm going to guess it's like a team store or like a booth, to buy stuff. This obviously right here looks kind of like a car area. We could buy cars, but I'm going to guess that's not the case. It says Munch Burger. Much Burger. Much. Not Munch. Much. Bamboo Wireless, which obviously is like a phone service type of aspect. We have the D gate right here. So let's go a little bit down here. Interesting, because, Patriots have a lot of different gates. Bounty Gate. Wait, no, that wasn't them. Deflate Gate, that was them. We have Double Dips Donut. See, this is nice, okay? This is the first stadium that actually has their vendors posted in here. So we have Impact Sports drinks. We have Dipped, it looks like. So actually some really cool areas over here. Bamboo Wireless. They definitely got a good sponsor with EA here, because they're in every area. Well, there's EA Sports sponsoring. We have all the club seats, just like that. This is actually very... Listen, this is very detailed. I mean, again, like I said. Men's Shoon Air. Nice. We have a very interestingly kind of detailed, not really detailed walkway here. Goes to nothing right there. Goes to some shops. Obviously goes out to the main road. We'll look at it in a second once we get through the stadium. We have another little walkway right here. Kind of just a downtown plaza. Not even to say downtown, but just a little plaza outside the stadium. Which is actually really kind of dope. I'll be honest with you. Again, we haven't seen any of this in any of the stadiums so far. So, The seat in this stadium is really cool. Alright, so our last stadium we looked at, right, it wasn't really detailed inside that much. That was the Titan Stadium. Now, obviously, we looked at all these smaller areas right here, and then you go in here, it's just a, not really textured building. But my question is, how detailed is it inside as we go higher up, right? Because now we're going to go a little higher up. We're kind of going low there. But how about down here, around this area? So, these are all your little suites, right? And this actually makes sense, because you can actually see the game here. Okay, so that's kind of just a little bit of a copy and paste there. Is there a way? Okay, no, there isn't a way to get over here. So, you're kind of stuck in certain areas, which, I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense. Oh, that walkway. For being a fat guy, whenever I see walkways like this, it's great. I actually went on the cruise last year, and that was, you have to walk, in order to get on the cruise ship, you have to walk a huge, like, walk. Oh, like a very long ramp, and, yeah. Listen, I'm a fat guy, okay? We don't like long walks on the beach. Alright, so this is just copied and pasted all the way around. That's pretty much all this is. We have the Patriots banners right here. We have 2001, 2003, 2004, 2014, 2016, 2018. See, Patriots fans, this is why I can talk trash about you. Because you have the right to defend yourself, back then. But, you know what? If I had to deal with you being this good for so long, now I can trash you when you're not this good. But, who knows? Maybe they'll be good again sometime soon. And right here we have a little just sit around, restaurant kind of walk. Not, I guess, restaurant, but little areas to sit, enjoy the outside. We have Patriots right here. What's this say? It says Patriots. Started 1960, Super Bowl champions. And it says all the champions you guys won Super Bowls you won. We have a thing that says East Suites. Okay. Is this East? Yep, East Suites again. We have Patriots right here. And inside, by the way, is just a walkway. Nothing really special. Just little walkways. We have a little tent out here that says E1, E2 entrance. Okay, so that's East 1, East 2 entrance. We have, I think that's Pat the Patriot right there. I believe that's our mascot name. Patriots logo. Okay, I'm just kind of looking around the stadium. Because it's kind of weird how this is all structured together. Alright, I'm going to have to go a little bit higher up now. Okay, now we're getting a little bit above Gillette Stadium here. And this is a little bit higher up here. We have the little gates, obviously for the fans to keep them out. Well, unless you pay money. We have light speed. Awesome. I thought that was going to be Bud Light for a second, not going to lie to you. Over here, we have what looks like it says Gillette Stadium West 4. So this is the West Suites. Patriots Stadium yet again. And that's pretty much it for the stadium purpose. Again, that's purpose for the stadium. We have a water tower here that says T4 Tire. Okay, so a little brand advertisement there. We already looked at all this area. Just kind of go skim over it again. This is what it looks like from like a wider point of view. It's just buildings and shops. It's a little plaza next to the stadium, which makes perfect sense. But again, this is actually the only stadium that has a plaza next to it, which is kind of weird. We do, of course, have the wide-angle shot. Look at that bad boy. They actually have a nice-looking stadium. It's almost like they won, like, 17 Super Bowls. We have a huge parking lot. Huge parking lot. We have I'm going to guess this is a practice facility outside so that they can practice. We don't have a field right here. I'm actually heavily surprised this is not a field, and I feel like in real life this is probably a field. It might be. Maybe I'm incorrect completely. But there's been some stadiums that had practice fields, like outside practice fields around the stadium. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe they don't have an outside. Maybe they just have an inside. Which would kind of make sense in a way because, especially with New England, it's winter, well, once football season starts, snow starts. And that's when, you can't really have too much outdoor facilities when it comes to snow, right? Obviously, if you're going to practice, you probably want to practice inside. It depending on who you're playing against. You're playing AFC North, then never mind. But for the most part, you probably want to practice inside. So I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have an outdoor facility. I mean, I don't know. I think they have some practice field. EA probably just didn't put it in here. So I'm kind of going the outskirts here just to kind of go around the different areas around here. And then we're going to kind of meet back in the middle here and go toward the middle. But this is actually very high up. The elevation here is just absolutely insane. This is the first map we have gone through where the elevation is just crazy left and right. Like some areas are really high up, some areas are very down low, and it just kind of goes back and forth with it. This is very interesting. What is this red line, bro? I don't know what this red and blue line is. We have never seen this ever. I guess it's connected. Yeah, look, it's all connected straight to the stadium. Okay. Wait, am I crazy or is like... Wait, is this actually on the field normally? Hold up. No, it's not. Then why is... I don't know what this red and blue line is. I'll be honest with you. Apparently when I no-clip while I just instant replay, this red and blue line is just like here. It exists in the atmosphere of existing. Interesting. So, yeah, so you instant replay it. I don't know if this is every Patriots game you do or just this one for some reason, but yeah. So, this is probably the smallest map we have seen so far. Like, there has not been a smaller map than this. This is the smallest map, Patriots-wise, stadium-wise, we have ever seen. I mean, there's pretty much nothing on this map. Like, this is kind of what I expected. When I started this series, I expected all the stadiums to look very much like this, where it would just be pretty much nothing outside the map. But no, surprisingly enough, there is so much detail in so many of these stadiums. This is the smallest map, period. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.